everybody, it's Monday, this is Sufia, and it's week 58, and we're talking about how to change your gender marker and your name in the different areas that we live in. So, we live in North Carolina in the US, and so I'm going to be talking about how to do those processes here. My partner has not actually done either a name change or a gender marker change as of yet, so the information that I have is not complete and still working to figure out all the details. But I had come across some different pieces of information that I wanted to share, and although these two processes aren't done in the same way, they are linked, and so I think it's good to talk about them at the same time. So for gender marker, basically what I found for North Carolina is that the General Assembly has a statute about how you can obtain a new birth certificate, and by doing that have a different gender marker placed on the birth certificate. So there's a statute, 130A-118 is the statute. And basically what that says is that the sex on a birth certificate can be changed because of a physician-documented surgery, sex reassignment surgery. And it has to be a notarized statement from the physician saying that that has happened. And after that happens, then you can take that to, you can get a new Social Security card, and then after you do that, then you can get your gender marker changed on your driver's license. So that's my understanding from what I've read, from what I've found. If anyone has other information, feel free to share it. Yeah, so that's what I found so far about gender marker. When it comes to name changes, there is an organization here based in Asheville, North Carolina. It's called the Campaign for Southern Equality. And they do a lot of work around visibility and awareness of LGBTQ issues. And so they're doing some really great stuff here in the South, and recognizing that it's a very particular focus since the Southern U.S. has a long history of prejudice and racism and all kinds of stuff. So they really focused their efforts to work with this area in particular, which is really cool. One of the things I do want to say about them is that my sense of what they work on is really focused on marriage equality, and kind of translates into more gay rights kind of thing, and less about trans visibility or trans rights. So they do link on their website to Lambda Legal, which has some stuff about transgender rights. There's not a lot of information, but they are really helpful because they provide information in a really digestible way about how to go about certain processes, and one of those is name changes. So if anyone's interested, it's the Campaign for Southern Equality. And if you go to their website, they have an LGBT rights toolkit, and under that they have a name change guide, which basically tells you the process, which is basically you request a petition at the county courthouse, and then you have to do 2 different background checks, a state background check and an FBI background check, and also get 2 sets of fingerprints to submit. And then you have to get 2 different people who live in your county to do affidavits of good character, which is kind of interesting to me. I'm not exactly sure what they would be verifying about your character. And then you have to post a notice of intent to change your name at the courthouse, and it has to be posted for 10 days. And so on the 11th day, you can then file your petition for your name change. And one thing to know about North Carolina is that you can only change your name one time using the North Carolina name change statute. So basically outside of marriage or divorce, or getting your name changed in another state, you can only get your name changed once in North Carolina. And it's also good to know that the reason that you put on your petition for changing your name is considered part of public record. So that would be something that people would be able to know if you put on there that you're doing it for gender reasons. And then the application's reviewed, and then you'll be told if a hearing is required or not, and then a decision is made, and you're notified by phone. So it seems like a relatively straightforward process. Campaign for Southern Equality is saying it costs about $200 total. If you do it on your own, if you pay for an attorney, of course it would be more. My partner was talking to WNCHS, which stands for, tell me again, Mel?
Western North Carolina Community Health Services.
Western North Carolina Community Health Services, which is the county-funded community health center here that my partner goes to for medical care. And the person, Alistair, there that works with mostly trans folks, was saying that there is a way to do it for $25, and that he has a package that he could give Mel and do it for $25. So I don't know much about that at this point because it's not something that we've pursued, but I'm hoping to get in touch with Alistair and find out more about that, and would definitely be happy to post that and share that information once I do have it. So if anyone lives in North Carolina or lives in this area and is interested in that, let me know. I'll try to send that to you. So yeah, so that's the basic overview of what I found. Unfortunately, it's not, we haven't gone through this process, so I can't tell you exactly what it feels like or how it works. Excuse me, but there's the basics. So name change and gender marker change in North Carolina. So I hope you all have a great week, and until next week, bye.